Hello, this is Caelan Huntress, and today I'm giving a homepage review to andydooley.com. I'm going to go over 4 things that I like and 4 things that I would improve about this homepage. The first thing that I like about this homepage is the above the fold call to action. Everything above the fold is really well done here. We get to see Andy in action. I love this background image. It's got a lot of motion. Lets you know there's a free ebook if you subscribe right here. And there's an inline subscription form. And then still above the fold, we've got Andy on video. And we see some more of that great motion. So everything that's here above the fold is really well done. I like the above the fold design. It's fantastic. The second thing that I like is that there's plenty of video content here on the homepage. Andy's such a dynamic and energetic speaker. To get the sense of who he is and what he does, we really need to see him in motion. And so the fact that we've got videos right here where we can see him in action, this is really great because it's not just a talking head video. We actually see the text that describes what his video's about. And so I think that the video inclusion is really well done. The third thing that I like about this homepage is the star in Andy's name. It's not just an A that he uses, it's the star in Andy. And you can see it when in a couple of different places. It's not so much in this vibration activation logo. This one, to me, it feels a little bit off-brand. It doesn't really align with the main logo or some of the other assets I see here. But this star is really spectacular. I don't see it in a lot of other places, but I do see it in some of the videos. And so I think there might be room for bringing that star further into the visual branding. The fourth thing that I like about this homepage is that there's a variety of things on offer. He's got live events. He's got awesome products. He's got artwork. And so here's the star I was looking for. It's right there. But this variety of products, it lets you know that Andy isn't just a speaker. Andy isn't just someone who has an e-commerce store. He has this variety. And I think the variety is really key towards getting a grip on Andy's entire brand. And so those are the 4 things that I like about this homepage. Now I'm going to talk about the 4 things I would improve. The first thing that I would improve about this homepage is I would get some color cohesion in here. I know that a lot of the artwork that Andy does, it has a whole lot of colors, and that's part of the brand. However, here above the fold, these blues and greens, they really make a palette. And I like how this orange here is the highlight color against that palette. I kind of prefer to see, instead of red, I'd like to see the same highlight color in a couple of places. And I mean, this orange, it looks really good next to the blue and the green. But then these buttons and this purple, to me, it looks a little messy. And I know that this could be just a brand choice, in which case, I can't really push back too much against it, because looking at the artwork and at the logo for vibration activation, the variety of colors seems to be part of the brand. But for me, having so many colors, it makes me step back. It keeps me from being drawn in to interact more with the content because there's so much variety to consume. And so that's the first thing that I would improve is I'd select one variegated color palette and I'd move forward with that. The second thing that I would fix is I would bring these headings into brand. Right now, this just looks like Arial, slightly bigger, slightly bolder, and there's not a lot of font work on this site. And as much font work is in the artwork and the products, I'm surprised not to see much font work in the text or in the headings. What I would do is I would, using the brand colors, I'd have these headings in white with a background of one of the main colors and then do a border radius so that it's rounded and they look like buttons. That way, anytime you do an H2, it's this big banner. And I think that would be on brand and it would give more of that color variety so that then we can have uniform colors for the buttons and then maybe different colors for the headings, something like that. The third thing that I would change is it wasn't until I got down here And by the way, the pink and the yellow just and not legible. I mean, going back to point 2, color work. But point 3, I would lead with this right here. I create positive transformation. This to me, this is the felt need that the audience is having that they can come to Andy to fix. Positive transformation is something that I'm not seeing in the hero section. The hero section is really well designed. From a design perspective, I think it's great. But the call to action to learn about your 13 biggest mistakes? I don't want to know about my mistakes. I want to know how I can go through positive transformation. And so that's the third thing I would fix about this homepage is I would realign the call to action up here for a new lead magnet of 13 ways to bring positive transformation into your life. It's more an ascension than a look back at what you've been doing wrong. The fourth thing that I would fix is I'd fix this email opt-in. I found this website because my wife was looking at it on a mobile phone and said, "Look at these fields." And she always points out, web design on her phone to me and says, "Look, they're not even and these people need your help." And so I said, okay, I'll do a homepage review because I really like the Dooley brothers and I like all what Andy stands for here. And this was the point that got Andy on my radar, is this right here. I like it that you can do inline fields. That's really great. But I mean, at the expense of the design so that it looks jagged, that's something that definitely needs some work. And there's some basic upkeep as well, such as this vibration activation workshop. The countdown's over because the event has passed. The URL itself isn't secured. I'm looking at it on HTTP instead of HTTPS. So my browser is telling me that it's not a secure website. There's some basic upkeep like that to be done. And I think a good website scrub on this, I think this is the Avada theme here. I think with just a little bit of attention that this could really be a top-notch website. So those are the 4 things that I like and the 4 things that I would improve about andydooley.com. If you'd like your own homepage reviewed, there's a link in the description below. Good luck out there.